Here we take a look at the setups here then, Sam. Hopefully you can quite clearly see a little bit of difference in that posture there, as we said, where that is getting a lot more neutral to the spine, where this is there, and just too many angles there and too much hunch position. That's going to make it tough for your body to rotate.
Yeah.
So if your body can't rotate, the club's going to generally overtake, and the ball's going to end up wanting to go left of where you think it's going to go. Now, if you're hitting the ball straight with the irons, okay, or maybe a bit sort of hooky with the irons as you were, the driver's probably going to go straight. Then as we saw when the irons started going straight, the slice started coming in because the timing with the body and the club face got a little bit out, okay? We'll also see on this left-hand one when you go through, sort of not really turning through. I mean, that's kind of your finished position. Maybe goes a little bit further there. But yeah, he's not really moving. Hips sort of got a bit stuck just because your body's not able to rotate. Now, yeah, you hit some reasonable shots from that position. Problem is, when you've got little timing or you're trying to rely on timing, the consistency is going to be a bit hot and cold. Some days you'll play really well and get on a golf course nicely. Some days, not so much. So getting that posture better. Again, the feeling now is that this hip, this shoulder, and this knee are going to go back behind you and rotate. There's no sliding with the knee, okay? So good backswing position there, okay? Sort of rotating to your right side. Club coming back down on a nice good posture and good angle into the golf ball. Good release, and then we're twisting through. You had a couple towards the end where that foot was higher up, yeah? I think in time you'll start getting a bit more of that, okay? As you start feeling, oh, actually I can rotate a little bit more now rather than being kind of stuck and stop, okay? But the main thing is that posture. And again, I would recommend as best you can, just every day, just waking up and sort of back of the head, back of the shoulder blades, your backside, the back of your calves and your heels up against it. We'll just stand there for 5 minutes, a minute, 30 seconds even to start the day with, just to sort of get used to that. And over time, you'll just start feeling your posture, feeling almost a bit taller and straighter and go, oh yeah, my back's a bit better now. And again, as much as you haven't got any back issues, long term, there's potential you could create that. As I said, we want that swing to be more effectively healthier rather than, you can hit a golf ball good from your old posture, but long term you're going to put yourself under more issues. Like I said, in terms of the amount of tilt you need, what we're looking for is somewhere between a kind of 90-degree angle there. Now, could you go a little bit further over? Possibly. I wouldn't go too far because obviously it's going to be very different to what you're used to, but getting in that spine angle over the ball is definitely going to help your body rotation there, get the club going back. Begin to see a nice rotation there now, head staying very stable because you're twisting, you're not sliding. Right foot we can see staying nice and stable, so a lot of good movements going on there. Regards the driver, this is not a driver swing, but with the driver you had, start off by practicing with the golf club up here, no good driver drawings, all right, and then just turn that club face. And when you do that, don't turn the hands, you've got to turn the club turn the club in the hands like you're doing this there, you're rotating, you're not doing this with your hands, otherwise it's pointless, okay? Hands out in front is normal, twist the club in your hands so the club goes to 11 o'clock, maybe even 10 o'clock if you need to, but 9 sort of 10 o'clock, that sort of thing, 11 o'clock. Then put it down and then tilt your spine and put your hands forward. So the club face, when it sits down on the ground at setup, is aiming square. Your shoulders are going to be square and you're a bit more, we say, to the right of that golf club, with the ball a little bit further forward. I think your driver setup was getting a little bit irony setup. And then you were sort of trying to adjust to add a launch angle to it. And if you did that with the driver, all you end up getting was a big old kind of one of them. Now with your old swing, when the body would stop and the club could catch up, you'd get that. But it was, again, a bit of a happy accident. 2 wrongs making a right, and if it was timing well and you're playing a lot of golf with that, great. But then don't play for a couple of weeks, come back, or have a couple of bad shots, whatever, confidence starts dropping, the new clubs kind of lose their sort of honeymoon effect and you're not playing so regularly with them, then it starts going a little bit wrong. Okay, mate? Make sense?
Perfect.
Good stuff. Right, we'll get a bit of putt in there now, and then we'll look at this new device, okay?